Oh, thank you so much, man.
Papa and Nox.
Oh.
Yeah.
What? They were Fox?
Fox Kirby. Yeah.
Dude. So Papa's an Ice Climbers player. He's from
What?
Ohio. Yeah.
Okay. I did not know this.
Yeah, yeah. So maybe a little bit of BM in losers.
Maybe.
Going Kirby. I'm like, who the hell is a Kirby main down here in the Midwest?
He doesn't even main Kirby.
Yeah.
And they were
if
just
you main
recognized.
Kirby, that's
Wow.
a problem.
It can be a problem.
Yeah.
It works out until extremely high
That's
level
crazy though. They
competitive
team
play.
all the time though. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure, like, because they're both like
Actually, let's
close.
keep track it up. That's a good idea.
All right, Cobb and Red, Boyd and Drephen here. Red lost the stock and Boyd lost the stock here. Cobb's at the edge, kind of getting stuck on Drephen. Honestly, not really tanking stocks as of yet, as we've seen. So when I saw Drephen and Boyd playing the other team, it seemed like Boyd was really good with stage control right here. So like fighting ICs in teams, a lot of times people just leave ICs alone. And what that means is they can do this. They can take stage, and then if anyone really gets in their space, they can go for a wobble, and usually Drephen keeps the other teammate busy.
Okay.
It's a really effective strategy.
Yeah, especially if Cobb's and Red's initial game plan was to have the Peach control stage. If the Ice Climbers is controlling stage because they're trying to 2v1 Drephen, that would open up a huge advantage to be able to get the opponent on the ledge, and then Drephen can keep them busy easier with tilts and Sheik's ginormous forward air.
And we saw in the last game, Peach kind of she can play multiple roles. She's like very strong at edge guarding spacies, but also very strong in keeping stage. But when she's doing one, she's not really doing the others, so that's an opportunity to get into kind of mess with how the Peach's team will be wanting to zone.
I like the dash attack. Get out of the grab.
Both blue teams on the edge here. Should be a double.
Oh, it's a Zelda.
Dang, Drephen gets that recovery with Zelda.
Just spacing them out with forward airs and back airs. That's okay.
The comeback is Zelda though.
That's actually not fully invincible. The Sheik transform from the spawn platform.
You lose your invincibility immediately as soon as you transform. Interesting mechanic.
I think it's just a timing thing, because the down B has so much lag to transform from Sheik to Zelda, and vice versa.
Right. So when you see a Zelda, if you're able to kill the Zelda, then you know that it's juicy pickings when Sheik comes back.
Yeah, especially if you have a Fox.
Oh yeah.
And if Peach is controlling stage.
Right.
That is not a good look for the Zelda.
3 stocks to 2 here. So Drephen's at a high percentage. He needs to hang on to this stock. One way you can really look at teams is that the ultimate goal is to be the 2 against the 1. So if Drephen loses here, then red team will have 3 stocks against Boyd. And that's basically you're done. Like you're not gonna win that, especially as ICs. Same thing as Drephen here. For Drephen here,
he's at high percent.
Now getting 2v1, and there's really no coming back from this, especially as Sheik.
Ooh, the back throw. That's one of the things I especially like doing in teams is throwing my opponents into my other opponents.
Oh yeah,
that's my favorite.
It's so hard to get around too. You have to jump over it or shield it or something.
But it's easily punishable because it's a grab.
Right, right.
So.
Oh my god, why are we going into... Someone turn on tournament mode, please. Was there some foul play in that last match? I don't know why they're going into settings here.
Did they nerf Ices mid-game? Ices couldn't
it's
wobble?
Like, yeah, my Ices didn't feel quite right. Let's go into 20x. Something's wrong here.
They turned it to Smash Ultimate mode where Ices can't wobble. They can't get handoffs.
Oh man, I love Nana's animations when Popo gets hit or anything, or Popo gets grabbed. She's just. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I do not. I haven't seen the.
So if Popo gets grabbed or like inhaled by Kirby, Nana just kind of like does this panic mode, and she has this adorable face on, which is really great.
That's great.
Yeah, it's just a mechanic to prevent like wobbling or any handoff kind of shenanigans.
Oh,
they were very prepared to nerf that after Brawl and Melee ICs.
They're like, okay, we got rid of wobble, and then they had handoffs, and they're like, okay, wait, this still isn't good.
How do these characters just keep having infinites?
Not only that, but in Brawl with the pratfalls or the tripping,
Oh yeah.
The ice
We
climbers
don't
were
talk
just
about tripping.
yeah.
That was a dark history.
That is
Let's
not. That is a very dark time in the Smash community. Trip into handoffs. That is broken. All right, so we're going FD. Whoa.
All right, yeah, that calls for a reset. You can't even see Peach. This is why you don't go into 20XX settings in the middle of a set, guys. Hopefully we got one of these players knows
Okay,
how to
so that
operate
was a
20XX.
clean
Oh my
JV9.
god, look at Peach's skin, dude. Oh!
That was a clean JV9. If you didn't notice.
As it were. I believe that's the game.
There we go. Much better. Peach
FD,
back to her normal colors.
Yeah, FD is a very neutral stage for generally teams. Like how it's whack in singles with chain grabs and stuff. You really don't get an opportunity for that in doubles too much. You always have a partner to break up combos and everything.
Yeah, that's especially crucial on FD because so many characters have chain grabs.
We are seeing two 2v1s on opposite sides of the stage, though. I don't know if these guys will
Ooh, I like the
singles
save,
2.0
but
or doubles.
that save was really good, but
Team edge guard right there.
Boyd and Drephen, they got the edge guard afterwards on the Peach, and then they just kept ledge from the Fox as well afterwards.
Yeah, that was a super clean team edge guard on both players of red team. Really, it's easy if you're like new teaming to like get in each other's ways, but both guys delegated positioning and roles really cleanly. And that's the kind of like team communication that pays huge dividends. Drephen's keeping Sheik. Drephen kills Boyd's Nana with Zelda. Why were you Zelda, bro? No, everyone's leaving you alone, man.
I mean, people are scared of Zelda. That kick at 40, you're gone.
And look at the stock difference here. This is really off of the team edge guards. They were able to get kills at like 70, 90 on each. That's really early for teams.
That's really early.
Clean,
That's really early for Peach in general. Dying at 100.
Yeah.
Not very many characters can kill Peach
I'm
like that.
not too sure exactly what percentage she was at, but she's dying from F smash edge guards.
Ooh.
Okay. Good DI from Drephen there. If he DI'd it, he would have got caught. Okay, 5 stocks to 3. But Peach is in danger of dying. Drephen loses it there, though. I'm really impressed with Boyd's team play. He's very good about keeping stage. And Nana's not dying particularly fast either. That might be a sign for Red to like really kill Nana, because he has like eliminating Nana potential just with like 2 shines.
But the thing is, with Ice Climbers, for teams, it would probably be so much harder to focus on Nana when you also have another teammate. Because sure, Nana, that helps Popo out a lot, but in teams, it's more the teammate that's more important compared to Nana being there. And having the teammate to back you up and to defend with the Ice Climbers, that'd make it very hard to get into Nana.
That's true. Boyd, I always see him in center stage though, so it's a really good strategy, especially because Nana is such a liability. For this match, we see a complete swap of the first game with the 3 stocks to 1 situation.
Ooh.
Okay. That's kind of
Boyd
a misplay right there.
just reverse F smashes Drephen.
Right, but you know this is really not doable for like
Very slim.
Right, Peach is
You
not
can-
a 2v1 a 1v2 character, as is Sheik. Sheik is not either.
Oh,
Ooh.
that was nice. I like
Nair
that.
was a beautiful choice.
It was.
Boyd and Drephen definitely doing their homework. They prep for this test. They know how to team. I'm pretty
Teaming's
sure
hard.
I see them frequently team in like Midwest events. Red's coming down from MDVA. So I don't know if he comes to to Midwest events frequently. But we are growing in like what kind of events we're offering. We have 2 like national level tournaments with Smash and Splash. And
Oh, Smash and Splash.
Full
I was.
Bloom.
Yeah.
That's the other
Okay.
one. 2 big heavy hitters. Midwest.
Yeah, I was gonna say Full Bloom, and then. So this isn't a national. What's Smashville 7?
Smashville 7. This is probably like a regional. There are a lot of. We invited a lot of players, but the drop off is pretty steep after 8, after top 8.
All right.
We got a lot of good Midwestern players, but as far as like out of staters or out of region players, it's really just like Red, Shizwiz, None.
Okay.
Even the beta is Ohio. You know?
Yeah, and I just noticed that they went back to FD.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Boyd and Drephen really just utilized the stage. They had more control of the stage. So long as Cobb and Red realize this and they contest this space, they can really do it. Like, FD is doable for any team, so long if you're a solid team.
Definitely. You can even see that Cobb is trying to focus more on stage control.
4 down smashes from Cobb. Cobb, I expect nothing less.
But I noticed that Cobb is trying to contest with the Ice Climbers more, because the Ice Climbers would kind of force Red and Cobb off stage because they would always hold center.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
now Cobb is contesting that, and that's allowing them to get more pressure and push the other team off into the edge.
Yeah, watching Boyd have free reign of center stage was really bothering me those first 2 games. I was not a fan. I'm glad Cobb's getting into that.
It's unfortunate that
Unfortunate
Red.
team kill there, but he was grabbed by Drephen. Drephen, all Drephen had to do was just throw him in a direction into the box.
Yeah.
Both blue team at high percents here. You get 1 kill. Fox, so Fox, it has the unique, he's probably the strongest in his cleanup ability. He has so many kill options on everybody. And he can really get, like, if anyone's high percent, Fox can just get in there and take stocks.
Even if it's low percent, if your teammate just sets something up with an edge guard, or they're holding ledge or stage.
Oh man, really bad timing from Red to, so Red was at high percents, he was thrown off stage, and Peach kind of took like 50 from a wobble and into a death. Blue team, that's exactly what you were looking for though. Those like Gimps early kills, so valuable. Again, in teams, you really want to come out with the 2-on-1 situation. You never want to be the 1 versus the 2.
Definitely. It's so much harder because there's so many more setups off.
Red,
Oh, that
Red
is
drops that
an
stock.
unfortunate SD by Red.
So 2v3 is still very doable, but Cobb needs to live indefinitely. And Red really doesn't want to take much percentage.
However,
Or
both
the Gimp
blue.
here, if Drephen can trade stocks here, oh my god, doesn't even need to.
Wow. That's just it.
Yeah. Red kind of throws it, which is why it's so risky as the Spacey to like go for edge, like go for greedy edge guards and everything. I'd really like to see Spaceys take more center stage, really not force anything. Cobb's got a stitch
Oh
though.
no.
This is comeback material. This is exactly what Cobb needs.
I also
He needs to
noticed
hang on to this.
that
Oh my
beforehand,
God.
Boyd and
He gets
Drephen.
Roy zoned by the turn.